Hi everybody, welcome to my single player world, and there's been a bit of a progress update since the last episode. In the last episode, we got this cliff face going in all the way around the island, and I've now since created a massive thing there, and we've started on some landscaping. This island is changing drastically. Very, very quickly, things are changing, and I'm very excited. So I want to give you guys just a quick update of what's been happening since last episode. So we've made this top, it's almost the peak of what this island is going to be at. This is the highest point, and we'll have some kind of structure up here, some kind of keep, some kind of castle, kind of building overlooking the whole island. It's going to look really good up here. It's a nice height. And then I've started to terraform in the island as well, connecting into the cliff. So we've got these massive plains coming out now, and then we can get some really good farmland attached to this windmill, leading down to our start area. And then once we've got the rest of this landscape in, terraformed and good to go, then the rest of this island's buildings and streets will really start to come in, and it's going to change very, very quickly soon. So I'm very excited for that. But the main thing I wanted to talk about straight away off the bat is this structure that we've got underneath us. If I can get to the edge and show you guys this thing. So this mound of stone that we're trying to cover up. I have released a small YouTube video prior to this one with a cinematic of what's going on in here. So I'm just going to play that, guys, for you and get you guys up to speed, and then you'll know what that is all about. So yeah, enjoy. This part has very quickly become my favourite part of the island. I'm really excited about how this area has progressed, and this was just off of a slight idea. I knew I wanted to have some kind of cave coming in underneath the island in this direction. I had no idea that I wanted to make this massive area, that this was what it was going to have. But inspiration sort of hit me, and I had to run with it, and I'm really glad I did, because it's amazing. It's really good. And we're going to spend today's episode in here. I really want to tidy this up, and I want to work with you guys on getting the rest of this banks in place, because thing that I noticed, okay, and this island, this series has always been about me learning about terraforming and building tactics and techniques and stuff like that, and sharing my experiences with you guys. And the thing that I've learned is that, yeah, always plan to go higher than where you think you are, because now that I've put the water in, I've covered up all the banks I put in. And I always planned the water to be this high, and when there was no water in here, I thought I'd made it high enough. So yeah, we need to get in here, and we need to build these up a little bit more to probably up to where this grass is. Yeah, we got a bit of work to do in here. So that's fine. We're going to work on it together. We're going to get these banks in place. We're going to get rid of the grass. And then we're going to get these connected in, looking nice, like they're meant to be. Yeah, this place is going to look good. It's going to look good. Right, so I'm going to go get some resources. I'm going to plonk them down here, and then we're just going to get to work. Okay, I'm back. So I've got myself some resources, and then what I'm doing for now is I'm just sort of going around, sort of setting the highest part of where I want the banks to be in this area. I don't want really going up too much height, sort of looking at it now. I mean, we could go up a little bit higher, but we have to remember the slope coming down as well, and I only want the banks to be only a little bit above the water level. So I'm just sort of going around at sort of random heights, just trying to pick how high I want these areas to be, and then once I've got that in, then I can sort of make the slope, and I'm going to use dirt to figure that out, and then I can just put the sand and stones and stuff on top of the dirt just to level it all off, make it look good. So dirt being cheap and easy to use is an easy block for planning out how I want these areas to look. And then as we come around behind the ship, I was going to say boat, it's not a boat, it's a really gorgeous ship is what it is. I love this ship. I kind of want to keep it tight along here, because I want to be able to put some kind of, not a port or a sort of jetty or something like that, but definitely some kind of makeshift walkway has been put in to get onto the ship. So I want to be able to leave space for that. So this is probably going to be quite a steep area. What we're looking at is probably won't change much at all. We'll probably keep that actually stone, like it's been like an indoors cliff, if we'll call it that. An indoors cliff. So what I'm doing now is I've gone round and I've done sort of a ridge all the way along. Well, I'm happy with how high I kind of want this thing to be. If I've made dirt like that, then I'm ignoring this stone, whereas here I'm going to be coming up to this level, because this is where the entrance is from our cave, and I want to have some kind of like waterfall feature in here. So I kind of want the land around here to have a bit of height. So that's what we're going to do around here. And I'm just sort of making my way around now, and I'm just doing what I've done here. So I'm just sort of landscaping it out, and then when I've got it to how I kind of like the shape to roughly be, then I'm going to come back over with sand and stone, and then with the sand and stone I can really alter how fast I want how fast I want the slopes to be, what gradient and things like that. So we can, this is sort of just a guide of how we're getting started, and then we can really change things up as we're going. So I'm just sort of, to a degree, randomly placing some dirt blocks just to kind of get a general shape in of what I kind of like. So here's quite a steep drop, so let's kind of level this out a little bit. Something like this might work quite nice. That one, probably not. You have to try and imagine as well that there's going to be sand on top of this as well. So we kind of want to make sure that we're not having too steep in some places. Some places we can have the steep, and then we'll use stone instead. Okay, that's step one in, and now I've got all the dirt all around. I'm kind of happy with the shape, but like I said, this is sort of just a starting place, and as we add the sand and the stone, then we can really make it look something special. So I'm going to grab myself some stone and some sand, which I have ready in these two shulker boxes, and sand in that one, and I'm probably just going to grab a good few stacks of that, and then we'll get ourselves a few stacks of stone as well. Get rid of that, and get rid of that. Gives us a bit of space for one more stack. Sweet. Okay, so I'm literally just going to start spamming down sand and stone, and we're literally going to try and make this place look, well, make sense, I guess is where I'm going with this. And I think also I want to keep in mind that I want to have a mini waterfall coming out of here. So I'm probably not going to have a lot of sand immediately. This is probably going to be quite stony here, thinking about it. So I'm going to get the sand and stone in and around, and then once I've got that in, we can work on this bit together and try and see if we can figure out this nice little waterfall bit and get it flowing nicely. So I'm going to be back literally in a couple of seconds for you guys, and we can work on this bit. Okay, I'm back. So I've got the sand in. I'm just going around now sprinkling in stone, getting some like stone bits in the corners, some pockets of stone here and there. So basically I'm just sort of looking for where scenarios like this where we've got a too high sand, and then I'm going to put a bit of stone in there, and it's just going to make it feel a little bit better already. And maybe we'll just do something like this, just to make it look like there's a rock formation underneath this sand, just to give it a little bit of life. I think it helps loads. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that for now. So I just want to, basically I just want to lay down a load of stone, and I kind of want to make sure that we can have the water flowing in a really cool way. I don't know what that's going to be like. I'm just sort of winging it at the moment, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with winging it. It's not a problem. So let's just, so that's our width of the hole, right? And then what we're going to kind of want to do is guide it almost, not in such a straight manner, but something like that. And then we kind of want to do almost the same. So let's grab this and bring it down here. We're going to alter this in a second. I just want to kind of make sure that I've got the right concept in my mind of what's happening. So something like that. Let's patch these in for now, see how we feel about this. And then I think we just have to sort of just let the water go, and then we'll see what happens. Let's bring some of this stone over. Like so. Okay, I guess we're just going to have to break it out and see what happens. Okay, I think I'm happy with how that's behaving. We just need to bring this in, but we'll do this part as we fix up the rest of this wall. So we just need to curl it in a little bit and figure this part out. So that's not bad, that's fine. Right, what I want to do now is I want to get quite a bit of sand deposit at the bottom of this. So let's build this up, because this is where the most of the sand is going to be brought in from the outside, from the ocean. So I just want to build up a good solid amount underneath here. So short interlude from working down in the cave. I'm just back off of a live stream where we were doing a bit more terraforming on this island, so I just wanted to show you where we've got up to and what we've been up to, and just to let you guys know, just to remind you as well, that I am on Twitch and I stream on there 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays, 7 PM UK time. And at the moment this is the main project that we're working on. This is what we're doing on the stream, so we're getting this island terraformed and ready for other projects as we come to them. We've got many things to build on here, so I want to get this land ready. And yeah, so the main part of this stream was we did this layer, this Y level, we'll call it. We did this cliff around here as well, and we added in this cliff going around, and we leveled off this area as well. So lots of things happening on stream, so come hang out and check it out. The link is in the description along with the schedule as well. It'll be great for you to come hang out as well. Okay, so we're back in the cave and I've got the waterfall in, and I'm quite happy with how it's flowing. I quite like the shape. I quite like the fact that I've got just a random stone in the middle of it as well, and that's kind of something I wanted to do that side of the entrance as well. So I kind of wanted to make it not traversable. Wording's getting through on a boat is basically what I was trying to go with that. So where the 2 drowned are randomly in a boat is we want to have a jetty where you have to get off the boat and you have to walk on a walkway that we're going to have come out through here along this edge, and it's basically going to come up to probably around here. So we've got a nice walkway area that we can get onto this ship with, and that's what I kind of want to work on next. So for now, this area, this sort of whole grass going into this cave wall, this area we're going to kind of put on pause for the minute, and I want to get this walkway in, just make it a bit easier for us getting in and out as well, and make it a bit more fun. So I'm going to work on that for a couple of minutes, get sort of a general shape in, and then when I come back I may have a lot of it done, maybe all of it, maybe some of it, we'll see. See you in a sec. Okay guys, I'm back. So I've got this walkway in and I've got some posts to sort of hold them up. Quiet guys, I'm talking. And I'm really liking how the shape of this is looking. I need to come through and do these trapdoors all the way along because I only really got up to here. I was just sort of playing around to make sure I kind of like the idea of it, and I really do. I like the randomness of the heights and stuff like that as well. It was really cool. Really good. I like it. I also did come through and I swapped out some of the blocks for like slabs and stairs just to, as much as I wanted this to be jarring and claustrophobic walking through, I didn't want it to be a case of you're bumping against things all the time. So I've just swapped out some stairs and some slabs here and there just to make it a little bit simpler to walk through, but it still gives a nice claustrophobic feel. So I'm happy about it. I'm really happy about it. As we come out into the main cave, then the walkway bends round over the waterfall. So we're the waterfall just here. It takes a nice right turn and curves all the way around to the left-hand side of the ship. If that's the front? Yeah, I think the left. Right? Port side? Near side? I don't know. You might have to let me know in the comments what this side of the ship would be called. So as we come round to here, and we've got a walkway here, I kind of toyed with the idea of maybe putting a plank across the walkway to get across to it, and I kind of like the idea of just jumping across. I'm so glad I didn't fall then. I might need to put like some stairs or some kind here, or maybe just a couple of trapdoors actually. That'd be a nice idea. Just so that we can get up onto this ledge and do a jump over. I kind of like that idea of having to make you jump. I do like that. So the next thing I need to do really quickly is I'm just going to chuck in a load of trapdoors and just rough up this walkway so it's just not very clean. We want it to have a bit of an aged, patched up look. See, like here, getting stuck here. So that one probably mix out with stairs. Maybe. See, it's a bit of a better feel already. So that's something that I was just trying to do, is keep that in mind around there. I don't want to get stuck on a block. I want to be able to keep movement going. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to swap out these torches for lanterns as well. And then we'll see how we look. See you in a second. Okay, I'm back. So I've got these trapdoors in, and I've got some lanterns around, and I've checked like the light levels as we've gone around, and it's just enough lit up, which is what I want, because I still want to keep that dark feel in here. And I'm really liking how this walkway is and looking. We can get onto the boat, and then we can get back off the boat. Ship. It's a ship. Sorry, it's a ship. And this is awesome. I'm really, really happy about this. I'm really excited about how this has turned out. This is looking really good. And we're definitely going to have to think of some more things to fill into this cave. We can't just leave it as this. I kind of want reasons to come in here. Other than looking at this ship, we're going to have reasons to come in here. And it's going to be really exciting. So I'm not going to be able to finish these parts today, so that's going to be on the next video, along with whatever project that we get up to as well. But I'm really liking how all this has turned out. This is looking so much better. It's got such a much better height. We need to do some kind of lighting things. We're going around as well, so we can get rid of the torches, hide them. And I'm so happy we've got this walkway in as well. But like I've been saying on my streams, peeps, if you've managed to come in and hang out, that this is not just going to be a 1-2 episode or stream. This is going to take a little while to get this cave project finished. I want to do it right, and I want to get it looking good. So I'm happy with what we've got accomplished in today's episode. So guys, if you really enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. And if you're new, maybe hit that subscribe button so you know when the next episode comes out. You can see what we get up to in the next episode, what we get finished in here, what the next project will be, all the terraforming things. Streaming, guys, streaming. Until next time, peeps. My name's Ginger Ninja. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.